All right, class. Today we are going to talk about the age of exploration.
Have you ever wondered how the Hudson River or the Hudson Bay was named, or how North America was founded? Well, today I will talk about all of that.
Now, class, please open your books to page 77. We're going to talk about Marco Polo. And no, not the pool game.
Today I will go to Arizona and interview my grandma, and we are going to see when Henry Hudson was born and more. Alright, I am in Arizona right now, and I see that my grandma is right over there. So we are going to talk about when and where Henry Hudson was born, and how did Henry Hudson die.
Thank you, Weston. Now it's time to talk about when and where Henry Hudson was born. Henry Hudson was born in England in 1570, and he died in 1611, or disappeared is the right word. And also, Weston is cooler than Xander.
Alright, now I am in the airport with my mother, and today I want to talk about what was one of Henry Hudson's voyages, and what did he do?
Oh, Henry Hudson, are you kidding me? Henry Hudson, he goes back to the 16th and 17th century, and he is known as the founder of the Hudson River. That is located in New York. And then what's present day Canada, the Hudson Bay. It is all named after
Henry Hudson.
Henry Hudson.
Alright, so we keep talking about like this explorer Henry Hudson, but I want to dive in to who started the exploration. Well, I'll give you a hint. He wrote a book about the great riches of Asia, the land, the silver, the gold, and guess who did it? Marco.
Polo!
Alright, I am back in Minnesota, and I see that my dad is ready to summarize Marco Polo, so let's get this interview started. Dad?
All right, yeah. What do you have to ask me?
Could you summarize Marco Polo's story for me?
Sure. Marco Polo was born in 1254 in Italy, and he wrote a book, and that book made it so many explorers wanted to find riches. And he explored China and Asia between 1271 and 1295. That was a long time in Asia, right?
Long time.
He helped his country lead an empire called Mongol, I think is what it's called as well. But he traveled the Silk Road, and guess what? He brought his family too.
Wow,
And they stayed in China for 17 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Indeed, it is.
It's older than me.
Yes, it is.
It's time to summarize Henry Hudson. Henry Hudson was born in England 1570. He had 4 voyages to the country we like to call America. And one of those 4 voyages, he found a river, he named it Hudson River. And then in Canada, he found a bay. He named it the Hudson Bay. And also, a very interesting fact about Henry Hudson's last voyage was when he sailed to the Arctic with his crew, he made them stay out there in the winter, like the December, which is like right now. Could you believe being out there in the sea? So what his crew did, all of them together, got Henry Hudson and the other 2 captains, 2 or 1, I can't remember, but 2 or 1, and they sailed them out, and now nobody knew where Henry Hudson's body was. Dun, dun, dun.